Beat them. Allen, I think, for all intents and purposes, at 11-11 going into that game tonight, is had a disappointing year. And if they finish what will ultimately the 4 seed in that district, I think that would be a huge disappointment. But we'll play either Glasgow or Allen, whatever that score comes out to be, and then the pill bottle that would follow if it's an Allen loss.
50-50 chance right there. Got more on the countdown to tip-off, brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet, Cadillac, Nissan in Glasgow. Score big with huge savings at Don Franklin in Glasgow. We'll return to Pulaski County here at Somerset after this timeout as you're following the Trojanettes on WCLU 104.7 FM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
If you are a Glasgow EPB cable TV customer, here is some exciting news. The Glasgow EPB has partnered with American Cable, your local authorized dish network retailer, to help you save with TV packages as low as $91.99 a month with a 2-year price guarantee. When you make the switch to American Cable, you can also enjoy 3 months of reliable Glasgow EPB internet for free. Hurry now, as this offer won't last long. Call 270-651-8341 or 270-847-4542 now.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Back here at Pulaski County High School here in Somerset, we're about 6 minutes away from tip-off of the Trojanettes and the Lady-Maroons. Pulaski County averages 57.7 points a game. They give up 45. They shoot 40% from the field. They made 143s this year at 31.4%, 65.6% from the foul line, and 28.7 rebounds a game. Trojanettes are averaging 57.5, and they hold their opponents down to 37, shooting 41.2% from the field. 87 three-point makes this year at 30.2%, 69% of the foul line, and 29.2 rebounds a game. Barren County comes in 20-3, Pulaski County 15-7 on paper on the KHSAA RPI rating. Barren County a 5-point favorite tonight. Looking at the area schedule tonight, brought to you by Aero Safety. Of course, we mentioned Glasgow hosting Allen County, Scottsville tonight. That game over on WCLU 103.1 with Chase Landrum. Caverna Boys hosting Evangel Christian tonight. And then doubleheaders, lots of district doubleheaders tonight. Metcalfe County's at Cumberland County. Monroe County is hosting Russell County tonight. Bowling Green's at Warren Central. South Warren at Greenwood. Franklin Simpson at Russellville. Logan County hosting Todd Central. Hart County at Greene County. And Campbellsville is at Taylor County. Now tomorrow, it's the Freshman District Tournament at Glasgow, starting at 8:30. Barren County boys will take on Warren East, followed by the Glasgow boys and Allen County Scottsville. At 11 o'clock in the morning, Glasgow and Barren County girls will play. Allen County Scottsville received a bye. I'm not sure if Warren East is not playing in that tournament. They didn't mention that they were playing Allen County Scottsville. Then at 12:15 is the boys championship, 1:30 the girls championship tomorrow. We'll come back with the starting lineups of tonight's game after this timeout. This is the Don Franklin Glasgow countdown to tip-off on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31 East South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. Dentistry on West Main Street in Glasgow for the Pulaski County Lady-Maroons under 8th-year head coach Chris Atkins. They'll start Madeline Butcher, number 20, a 5'8 junior, averaging 16.2 points a game. Taylon Ralston, number 1, a 5'6 senior, the only senior on this basketball team, averaging 8.6. Hannah Murray, number 25, a 5'8 junior, averaging 8.6 points, 4.7 rebounds a game. Caroline Heist, 5'8 freshman, averages 6.6. And Lily Todd, number 24, she's a 5'8 freshman, averaging 8 points and 7.5 rebounds a game. So they have 1 senior, 2 juniors, 2 freshmen in their starting lineup tonight for Pulaski County. Piper Lindsay in her 10th season at Barren County, assistant coaching staff with Michael Toms, Brent Spillman, and Billy Michael Dyer. Katie Elmore, number 10, a 5'6 senior, averaging 8.7 points a game. Katie Gerald's number 30, a 5'7 senior, 7 points, 5.2 boards. And Ashley Atkinson, number 35, a 5'9 junior, 7 points a game, 4.5 rebounds. Shelby Bird, number 24, 5'6 sophomore, averages 14 points a game. And Mahela Burton, number 3, a 5'7 freshman that averages 5.6 points a game for the Trojanettes. You're following Barren County basketball on WCDS 1230 AM and WCLU 104.7 FM Glasgow, or online at WCLUradio.com/Trojans-Sports, and also on the live stream tonight on BC Live and YouTube. We're in a kind of a different situation. We broadcast mainly sometimes on the floor, but this time we're in the upper level in the corner. No, not really in the corner. We're in the upper level in the end zone behind the backboard.
Coincidentally, we've done it here before,
yes.
And one of the other times we've done it from the corner has also been in the 12th region. We did it at Southwestern one time.
That is right.
Like that.
They put their radio stations up on the upper level, it seems like.
A little different.
Yeah. When we come back, we'll have the tip-off. It is the Farmers RECC Jackie Browning Memorial opening tip-off. And our officials are out of Region 12, brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. We'll return after this on WCLU 104.7 FM.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists. Like,
hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Luke Combs here.
Great country that you can listen to longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
A lot of flu going around, sickness going around, bugs going around. I had a little bit of it myself with the upper respiratory deal I usually have about twice a year. So I had to go get a shot yesterday, got a double dose of steroid, and as long as the boys don't go out on me, I'm okay. Yeah, as long as you don't come down with it.
Well, I'm good so far, so that means after I say that, I'll probably have it at the beginning of next week. So.
But he was talking about attendance. We were driving over. It's down this week.
It's been down a little bit, but we've been able to. I told my staff this afternoon that I think it was good we were able to stay in school and kind of keep the kids in a groove. And this is the time of the year where there's not a ton of breaks. We'll have one coming up in another week, but really keep them in school and kind of keep things as consistent as possible. And I think that's helped some kind of get back to normal this week.
Of course, we got the BC Live camera here in the corner with us, so it's a little different angle if you're watching it on the live stream tonight as we broadcast here high atop in the end zone. And here we go with a toss and a tap, controlled by Pulaski County. They'll be coming to the near side here. We'll go to the far side of the near side. We don't have left and right much this game. So anyway, Pulaski County with the ball. It's Butcher. She's the player that was voted the 4th best player in the 12th region this year in the preseason poll. So they're working around the perimeter to the right side. A traveling violation called against Murray. And it will go to Barren County as we're 19 seconds into the game.
Definitely a little different camera angle there, being here in the end zone, but you get our perspective from it as they pick up full court press.
Cross-court pass over to Atkinson. They send it back over to Burton. Down the left side, Elmore trying to pass it across, and it's deflected and stolen. Then they almost throw it away into the front court as they hand it off there to Butcher. Butcher throws it up. It's no good, but a foul.
It was definitely a foul, and we've all had conversations this week about the need for Shelby to stay on the floor. She didn't play a whole lot in that Franklin game because of unnecessary fouls, and we haven't even played a minute, and she picked up her first one.
Yeah, Butcher puts it up and in. She's an 80% foul shooter on the year.
This is a good opportunity for her to be able to play through that now and understand that a layup you give up is not worth a foul that keeps you out of the game for a lot of it.
Right. Butcher missed the second one. Barren County with the basketball going the other way. Here's Burton getting some pressure in the backcourt by Butcher as they try to trap her. They go across in their bad pass deflected Another turnover here. Shot from the right corner is good for Ralston. Ralston's their best three-point shooter. He's got 46 on the season for the Lady Maroons.
Which makes about a third of them. We can't throw through arms, and that's what we've done on both of our turnovers.
As Atkinson gets pressure, left side it goes to Bird. Bird throws it down to the corner, and Elmore with a baseline shot. It won't go. Rebound tapped around. They tapped it right to herself. That was Todd. But then a double dribble called against Todd. No unforced turnover there. Gives it right back to Barren County.
Sluggish start for both teams with 2 turnovers apiece, but they have a 3, which clearly helps them a little bit more than us.
Yep. Here's Bird, sends it out deep. Elmore back to Bird. Right side, a corner shot, no good from the right elbow. And taken by Pulaski County as Murray has it in front court. Right side over to Ralston. Ralston takes it halfway the corner. Bounce pass is broken up in there by Burton. Taken by Geralds as she gets rid of the basketball over to Elmore. Elmore brings it into the front court with it for the Trojanettes. Sends it back over out front to Burton. Now Burton looking at a 2-3 Pulaski County zone here.
They played a lot of zone in JV, so you can expect they would do a lot of the same here in the varsity.
Here's Atkinson, right corner. Goes down low, knocked away. Try to go to Elmore. Knocked away and out of bounds by Stevens, who got the starting nod tonight instead of Heist, I believe. Stevens is a 5'11 sophomore, a little taller lineup there. And Bird's in a trap, and a pass is deflected, and it's going to go out of bounds to Pulaski.
They've only got a
sloppy play right now.
Yeah, they've only got up 1 shot, but we've got up 2 misses. So when they are turning it over, just like we are, you would hope to take advantage of it and not match them turnover-wise. But 2 minutes in, we have no points.
Yep. 4-0 Pulaski County. Ralston with the basketball. And it is Butcher trying to make a move. Can't. Gives it off the right side over to Murray. Murray circles around, trying to penetrate down the lane, puts it up with the left hand, and rolls it in.
Got around, and we were a little scared to come off of a 4 there, who's Stevens, their biggest player, and help, and that's what gave up the wide-open layup.
Here's Burton with the basketball. Gets it across midcourt. Again, this is a college link floor here at Pulaski County. Left side it goes to Elmore, and try to go to Bird. It's knocked away. Another turnover. Butcher. She has it swiped loose by Geralds. Here come the Trojanettes back the other way as Elmore goes under, lays it up and in.
Finally, sloppy, but we get a turnover kind of out of the sloppiness and a bucket.
Barren County's first score of the ball game here at 5:10 to go in the first period. In the backcourt with it is Murray, and a timeout.
As they were kind of in a scramble. Yeah. And we weren't really applying a lot of heavy pressure, but it was just our normal variety there. And the 2-2-1, they weren't able to break it.
So a 30-second timeout call by the Lady Maroons with 5:07 to play here in the first quarter. And let's see what we got here. Update score, Glasgow girls, Allen County, Scottsville tied at 36 going into quarter number 4.
Wow. Had some while ago. I'm sure they've changed a little bit now, but Greenwood was up 4 over South Warren at halftime. That's a girls' score. It is now 43-35 at the end of 3. That is a South Warren lead, 43-35. Monroe County and Cumberland County girls are tied 34 apiece at the end of 3. And at halftime, Franklin Simpson is all over Russellville, as you would expect, 45-16.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Bird. Just under 5 minutes to play in the first quarter here in Somerset. It is 6-2. Pulaski County trying to drive with it, throw it into the left corner, work it inside. They flip up the shot. It's no good. That'll send Todd to the free throw line for 2 shots.
They'll get Elmore there.
And that's the second team foul of the quarter, putting Todd at the line. 58.3% shooter. That one rolls off the rim.
Just an average free throw shooting team, 65% as a team on the year.
One more for Todd. It's on the way. She got that one. 7-2, Pulaski County.
They're 2-2-1 as well. Both teams applying the same pressure.
Cross-court pass, Atkinson. Atkinson gets it over now to Geralds. Geralds gets it across midcourt. Ooh, close to it over and back there, but and a turnover anyway. Here comes Pulaski County once again. Right side it goes to Ralston. Out front now with it is Butcher. Backtracks on the dribble. Now wants to make a move on Bird. Drives against Bird. Shot blocked out of bounds. She fell down, and then the shot got blocked.
Actually, Atkinson came in and tripped her up a little bit, and that's possibly why she fell, but no foul. Just out of bounds.
Yep. And it'll be Stevens to toss it in for Pulaski County. Stevens looking. Sends it out top there. Butcher wants to drive against Bird again. Gets cut off down low. Ball gets swatted away by Geralds. And the handoff to Bird. Feeds it up court to the right side to Atkinson. Atkinson driving to the bucket. Gets fouled. The shot don't go down, but she'll head to the line to shoot 2. Foul is on Ralston. First foul of the ball game against the Lady-Maroons. And Ashley Atkinson, a 66.7% foul shooter of the year. At the line for 2. First one, no.
Little concerned about us getting off to a slow start tonight. You know, we talked the other night, just, out of region game, not a whole lot of crowd besides maybe some friends and family here, and there's just not a huge hype to the atmosphere.
Right.
You got to kind of find that intrinsically.
Yeah. 7-3 the score, halfway through the first quarter. Butcher with a basketball for Pulaski County. Pulaski County in white, maroon numbers and letters. Barren County in black uniforms tonight. Burgundy and gold letters and numbers. They try to go with a lob and it's picked off in there. Here comes Elmore right down the middle of the floor. Bounces it off to Atkinson. Had to go chase it down to the baseline. Back to Gerald. She puts it up and in.
Thought Ann Ashley was cutting to the bucket. Instead, she was cutting to the corner. Was able to recover, though, for an assist and a layup.
And it's a 2-point lead now for Pulaski County. They led 7-2, and now it's 7-5. Cross-court pass way over the head and out of bounds. Sails way back over there.
She couldn't have caught that if she was 14 foot tall. That's 7 turnovers for them, 5 for us. And we were talking to their athletic director earlier, and he said sometimes we play and we look really good in stretches, and sometimes we don't in stretches. And this is not a good stretch for them. Hopefully we can kind of rebound quicker and take advantage.
Burton splits the defenders, goes down the lane, and puts it up and in.
Just a defensive breakdown. She had the whole lane just break wide open for her.
Now we're tied at 7. 3:12 to go, first quarter. With it in the backcourt is Todd. Now driving it down and then had it smacked out of her hands and out of bounds. Murray looked like it might have went off her, but
yeah. I think they conceded that one back to Pulaski for not calling a foul on us.
So Todd will toss it in. Throws it way out over to Butcher. Butcher calling the play. Down to 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. We're tied at 7. Pulaski County, Butcher cutting back to the left side. Gives it down to the baseline, trying to go underneath. She may have slid her pivot foot there.
Go
then threw it away, but we couldn't come up with a loose ball. Then they throw it away again. This time it does go out of bounds at midcourt.
Those are the loose balls we couldn't always grab against Franklin Simpson the other night, and you see how big a difference they make.
Yeah. And so Butcher is checking out for Pulaski County, and is Caroline Heist, number 11.
Is this the first sub of the night?
I think it is, yeah. Elmore in the middle, over to Atkinson. She's going to drive, gets bumped, trying to drive to the basket. Foul will be on Todd. That is her first, and Pulaski County's second team foul. So Barren County will take it out underneath. 2:41 to go. First quarter tied at 7. And the ball comes. Oh, it is picked off on the inbounds pass.
Yeah, can't throw that one all the way across the court.
Heist feeds it up court on the right side. Underneath. A shot missed badly right underneath the basket. We got a jump ball now. And possession goes to Barren County as Burton was down to the floor battling for it. Shelby Bird gets rid of it off to Burton. Burton on the left side of the floor, cutting to the middle. And then throws it away.
Wow. As well as we played against Franklin the other night, we're almost completely the opposite.
Yeah.
We have 7 turnovers and only 5 shot attempts in approaching 5.5 minutes.
Wow. 7-7 the score. 2:15 to play here in the first. So leave it out with Heist. She circles around left. And cutting back down the left side of the lane is Todd. Back in the corner, Heist for a 3-point attempt. Air ball taken by Atkinson. Atkinson throws a baseball pass up to Bird. Oh, they're going to call for a walk.
Not sure if I agree with that one for a turnover, but she was just kind of ripping it through there, and the other official was badly out of position to kind of see that.
Yeah. Geralds and Bird will check out for the Trojanettes. Hannah Bragg, a 6-foot junior, along with Addie Schlegel, a 5'3" freshman, is checked into the Trojanet lineup for Coach Piper Lindsay. Handed off over to Murray. Down a minute 44 to go in the first quarter. Murray behind the back dribble. Gets rid of it to Heist. Heist out top now to Ralston. Ralston, ball slapped away by Atkinson, but chased down by Murray. So we're down to a minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Now Heist, the weave going on out there. As they go back to Ralston. Ralston fakes, drives to the right side. Hands it back off, cutting back right. They feed it back off to Ralston. Ralston trying to get open for a three, but can't. Gets it right back out to Murray. Down to minute 13 to play. Here's a lob. Ooh, and a foul from behind on Hannah Bragg. Her first, team's third. Butcher will come back in for Pulaski County to replace Ralston. 1:12 to go here in the first. It's 7-7. Heist trying to penetrate down the lane. Maybe got away with a walk. Here's a 10-footer left side. Good for Stevens. 9-7 Pulaski County. 1 minute to play here in the first period. Here's Burton with the basketball. Trying to get it to midcourt. Dumps it off there to Elmore. Elmore, bounce pass, baseline. As Atkinson moves over for a 15-foot shot that won't go. And the rebound comes off to Pulaski County. Down the right side is Butcher. Butcher cuts back left, throws it off on the left side for a 15-foot shot that's short. Underneath, the rebound put back up, no good. Puts it back up again, no good. Foul on Bragg, and that's two.
Yeah, no excuse there for 3 opportunities added after they missed the first one, but they kept fighting, and we could not get position. They'll go to the free throw line.
Stevens for 2 shots. She's a 53.8% foul shooter on the year for Pulaski County. The first free throw is up and good. 10-7, Lady-Maroons. Shelby Bird has come back in for the Trojanettes along with Katie Geralds. And this free throw is missed, but they get the rebound. My, oh, my. Here's a three-point attempt that's in the air, and it bounces, and goes in for Ralston. That's 2 of them for her in this quarter. 13-7 Pulaski. Addie Slagle. Diagonal pass over the right side. That's poked away. Burton now down the left side. Here's a layup that is good for Todd. And now it's 15-7. They're on an 8-0 run with 7 seconds to play here in the first quarter. There's a long looping cross-court pass. Right side Burton going to have to think about it here quickly. Doesn't even look at the clock to see how much time was left.
Just a poor quarter for us.
Yep. So after 1 here in Somerset, it is Pulaski County 15, Barren County 7. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout. This is Trojanet basketball at WCLU 104.7 FM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Fifteen to 7, Pulaski County leading the Barren County Trojanettes as we start quarter number 2. And this second quarter is brought to you by South Central Bank, small enough to know you, big enough to help. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer here in Somerset. Lady-Maroons with the basketballs. They feed it left side to Heist. They hand it back off. They round the top of the perimeter. Malia Bullock. Here's a three-point shot made by Butcher. So just checked in the ball game, a 5'4" freshman, and now the lead is stretched to 11.
3 of 4 from 3 is Pulaski.
Here's Addie Slagle with the basketball. Had it swiped away and stolen. Butcher's got it. Headed to the basket. Puts it up. It's blocked, but a foul.
Turnover number 10 for the Trojanettes. Leads again to an opportunity to push a double-digit lead, even more on their second possession.
They put the foul on Addie Slagle. That is her first, team's first of the second quarter. Free throw by Butcher is in and out. She's 1 for 3 from the foul line, but did hit a three-pointer just a little bit ago to stretch that lead out to 11. Slagle heads to the bench. Addison McFall is checked to the game for Coach Piper Lindsay, a 5'4" junior. And here's Butcher's second free throw shot. It's good.
They've got 12 field goal attempts. We've only got 6, and they've made 6. So they've made as many as we've taken so far.
In the middle to Bird. Bird sends it left side over to Burton. Now Burton lobs it back out to Gerald's out top. Now Burton's going to set it up. Gives it to Bird to the left side. Bounce pass in the corner as Gerald's trying to go baseline. She's cut off. Here's a pass that was deflected. It got into the hands of Elmore. 3 by McFall from the top of the key.
Needed that big time. That was our first three-point attempt of the night, and we make it there to get it back in single digits.
That's a Hatcher and Sadler three-point shot for Addison McFall, who just made her 13th three-point shot of the year. It's 19-10. Here's Heist driving in, throws up a wild shot, misses everything, but chased down by Todd.
It's their 5th offensive rebound, too. They're killing us in that stat category.
Butcher with it out front, calling the play. We're a minute and a half into the second period. They dump it off at a give and go. There's Butcher falling down as she got rid of the shot. Here comes Bird with it. Got a 5-on-4 here. Here's Elmore getting the ball taken away from her by Todd. Now she's covered up, and then Elmore reached in and try to tie it up. They're going to call her for the foul.
It's her second.
It is. Team's second of the quarter. So Elmore will have to come out and Ashley Atkinson back in for the Trojanettes.
I'm sure you do remember this, but we came in here and got ran off the floor in the first half last time we were down here, and I feel like we're getting there again. The positive is we came back and almost won it.
That's
had a
right.
chance to do it the last trip down here.
Down about 20 at one time, and I think it ended up being a 4-point ball game. There's a three-pointer miss. Gerald gets the rebound, but on her back is Todd, and that's got to be her second. Team's first of the second quarter.
This Pulaski County team is nowhere near as good as that one team that came down here and played.
Yeah, they had Sydney Barton. You remember Sydney Barton last year, averaged about 22 points a game. And she was another turnover by Barren. My goodness alive.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is, the contrast of this Franklin team. We handled Franklin's pressure the other night.
Yeah.
We kind of cleared it out and went, and this pressure is nowhere near as good. The length isn't comparable, and we have 12 turnovers.
More turnovers than points. Here's a layup that is good. Driving it to the basket was Heist from the left-hand side for her first two. 21-10, Pulaski County. Here's Burton, throws it down to Bird. Bird trying to dump it off. It's deflected again. Another turnover.
Would have been a wide-open layup.
Yeah.
We were able to drop it down. Instead, we threw it through hands.
Here's a three-point try. High-arching shot good for Bullock.
Probably time for a timeout, possibly, as the lead goes to 14. They've more than doubled us up.
30-second timeout by Coach Piper Lindsay, and this timeout is brought to you by Scooters Coffee. 5:18 to go here in the first half. 24-10.
Don't get me wrong; they're a top 3 team in their region.
You got Danville Christian in there, Southwestern, West Jessamine, Rockcastle County.
Maybe top. I'd say for sure top 5.
I think they were rated 4th in the region this week in the
RPI.
Yeah.
But if Franklin's the number 5 team in the state, they're nowhere near that top 25 ranking. So I do think there is some, not to make excuses for us, but I do think there's some sickness, some tiredness there that we're playing through right now. I absolutely know that. But, those things you got to kind of tough out a little bit as best you can, or just say, hey, next man up needs to go.
Mm-hmm. Gerald gets a 2-2-1 zone court press by Pulaski County. McFall throws in the middle to Atkinson. Sends it off now to Burton. And now underneath it goes to Bird, and she puts it up and in.
Good job. That's a response out of a timeout you want to see. Just diagonal passes, and you beat the press.
24-12. Just less than 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's Heist, diagonal pass, and around the perimeter, they give it back out now to Bullock, who knocked down that long 3 a while ago. Atop with it, Murray. Murray leaves it out with Heist. Heist wants to drive. She can't. Kicks it back out now to Ralston for a 3-point shot that's in and out. Rebound comes off to Atkinson. Sends it up court to Bird. Bird bounce pass underneath the Geralds, and she puts it up and in. That's what you like to see in the transition. 24-14. 2 straight baskets for Barren County.
Little life there.
Yep. Pulaski County with the basketball. It's Ralston with it out front. Now Ralston will hand it off to Heist. Heist trying to make a move in the corner. Now they're going to fire it up for 3, and it is no good. And battle for the rebound should be, no,
that was bad. That's an advantage of being right here on the baseline. We got the same look as the official.
No, that was not the right call right there. You can see that on the instant replay from Glasgow Electric Plant Board. 24-14, halfway through the second period here, as Butcher has it out front for Pulaski County. Gets a move off the screen. We'll hand it off out there to Heist. Now she gets rid of the basketball to Ralston. Ralston now back to Butcher. Butcher dumps it down low. Double team, turnaround shot is up way off the mark. Another offensive rebound, reversed up and in by Butcher.
Made it difficult on the first look, but again, they get a second look at it. That is added up their 7th offensive rebound.
Here's Bird with the basketball, wanting to drive to the bucket, gets bumped, and it will be fouled on Stevens. That's going to be her first, team second.
Made the comment a while ago they had as many makes as we had attempts. Well, they have as many offensive boards or more offensive boards than we have total rebounds.
Shelby Bird at the line, a 75.3% foul shooter of the year, averaging 14 points a game. Only 1 bucket here tonight. Free throw is going in. A lot of rim, but it went down. 26-15.
You cannot let this lead be 12 or 14 when we go in the break. It's got to be 7 or 8. And you've got about half the period left, but that miss on the free throw doesn't help.
Got to make free throws. 2 for 4 for the Trojanettes here in the first half. Butcher driving to the bucket, lays it up and in. Just beats everybody to the bucket.
Little resistance, and Shelby, like we said earlier, avoided that foul to give her the bucket.
28-15. Back to that 2-2-1 zone court press. Bounce pass, Addie Slagle. Slagle wants to drive the bucket. She gets fouled, no call. Got her on rebound, back up in the lane, and puts it in. So Slagle gets her first 2. 28-17. Here comes Butcher with it. Stops and pops. A 3-point shot. Swish.
You know how difficult that is. That is not an easy shot.
No.
She was falling forward and just threw it up there.
Run, yeah. Second 3-pointer of the quarter for Butcher. She's had a big second quarter. 11 points of her 12th. 31-17. Here's Slagle out of the corner. 3-point attempt. No good. Offensive rebound. Nope. We'll say went off Gerald's and out of bounds.
Addie's going to knock that down majority of the time, but we just had it knocked out of our hand. It looks like, again, on another break we didn't get on an out-of-bounds call.
2:28 to go here in the first half. 31-17, Pulaski County. As Barren County will set up here in a 2-2-1. With it in the backcourt, Murray sends it off to Heist. Lobs it back over to Murray. Murray takes it down the middle. Takes it to the left side of the key. Gives it back out top. Faking the threes. Ralston drives in. Left-handed shot. No good. Rebound. Put back up. No good. And the ball will go off of Atkinson trying to get the rebound. They got another new player in the ball game. That's number 30. And I don't have a 30 on my sheet.
I don't either.
And I don't know if that could be Ross maybe. They had a 3 for her, but I don't know. Maybe I'd find out at halftime, I guess. Pulaski County with the ball as we come down to 2 minutes to play. Working inside and losing the handle on it. It'll be Barron's basketball. That was Murray. $1:59 left here in the half. Ball comes into Slagle. Gives it to Gerald's. Left side Atkinson. Ahead up to McFall, who's back in the court. McFall wants to drive. Throws up an 8-footer short. And the rebound falls in the hands of Ralston. Throws it cross-court whistle. Timeout called by Pulaski County. Minute 44 to go in the half. Pulaski County 31, Barren County 17. Here's an update of the Glasgow-Allen County-Scottsville girls game. Only 1 minute left in that game, and Allen County-Scottsville has taken the lead over Glasgow, 51-46.
Probably done there, right? Probably over
More than
there.
likely, yeah. But boy, that was a
game of run.
And I don't know if Morris ended up fouling out or not. I didn't get the details on that, but I know she had 3 at one time. But must have made a comeback and made some shots. Boy, Glasgow gave him a game for sure.
South Warren girls beat Greenwood girls 57-50. There to wrap up that district play. I think they'll play each other in the first round of the district.
More than likely, yeah.
And Metcalf came back to beat Cumberland 44-41.
Lots of district doubleheaders tonight around the region, both 4th and 5th. So we come down to 1 minute and a half to play here in this second quarter. 31-17. It was 15-7 at the end of the first quarter. A 16-10 run for the Lady-Maroons here in the second period of play. And with it is Murray. Murray cuts back right. Now cuts back left, trying to penetrate. Dishes it off on the left side of Heist. Heist drives into the lane. Bounces off the baseline. Shot goes up. It is no good. Another offensive rebound. Heist. Count out of Ralston. 1 minute to play in the half. Ralston wanting to drive against Bird. Throws up the shot, and Shelby Bird blocks the shot out of bounds. Mahala Burton coming back into the Trojanet lineup for Addison McFall with 57.3 seconds to play. As Murray gets the ball out to Ralston. Here's a 3, top of the key by Butcher, is off the mark. Rebound by Geralds. Bounces off to Atkinson, 50 seconds to play. Long pass down the court. Here's Addie Slagle trying to go up. That may have got fouled, but no call. Hard to tell on that end. We're so far away. It'll stay with Barren underneath.
I think that was Mahala that may have tried to tie that one up off the offensive board and get it back.
In the corner, Slagle lets it fly. 3, no good.
She was short on one and long on that one, and Shelby's going to get another kind of a senseless foul.
That's number 2. We are flatter than a pancake tonight.
Well, that's one way to describe it.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. This is by far a bad performance tonight by Barren County.
Worst half
something comes. Yeah. Down to 30 seconds to play. And Butcher with it out front. Again, this is a college-length floor. It looks real wide, doesn't it, when you're sitting up here like we are.
It's a huge gym.
Yeah.
Huge gym.
Down to 14 seconds to play. Heist with it. Guarded by Burton. Down to 10. And now Heist trying to make her move on Burton. Spin move. And then should have been an offensive foul. Here's a 3-ball that is no good. Geralds gets the rebound. Got 2 seconds to get it off. And that will end the first half of play. So here at halftime in Somerset, it is Pulaski County 31, Barren County 17. We'll come back with our SCRTC halftime report after this break. This is Trojanet basketball on WCLU 104.7 FM.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
Somerset. Trojanettes trailed 15-7 at the end of the first quarter, got outscored 16-10 in the second period of play. And the SCRTC halftime report, SCRTC's alternative to cable is MyStream TV. Switch today and save on your cable bill, as our halftime stats are brought to you by Riley Dental Group. Pulaski County had 11 field goals in the first half. 5 of those were three-point shots, and they were 4 of 8 from the foul line. 12 points from Madeline Butcher. She had 4 baskets and 2 of 4 from the foul line. She hit 2 threes and 2 twos. A couple of threes for Taylon Ralston for her 6 points. A 2-point basket from Hannah Murray. Caroline Heist had a basket for 2. Lily Todd with a basket, 1 of 2 from the foul line for 3. The same thing goes for Bella Stevens, and a 3-point basket from Malia Bullock. For the Trojanettes in the first half, only 7 field goals. One of those a 3-point shot, and they were 2 of 4 from the foul line. Katie Elmore with a bucket in the first quarter. Katie Gerald's a bucket in each quarter for her 4, and Ashley Atkinson only 1 point. And that came from the foul line in the first quarter on 1 of 2 foul shots. Shelby Bird picked up 2 fouls, so did Katie Elmore. Bird has a basket and a free throw for her 3 points. Mahala Burton only 2 points. That was in the first quarter. Addie Slago hit a bucket for her 2. And Addison McFall hit the only 3-point shot in the ballgame thus far for the Trojanettes for her 3 points. Hannah Bragg saw action but did not score in the first half. And got the final. It's official now. Allen County Scottsville beats Glasgow tonight 56-48. So Allen County Scottsville will be the 3 seed, Glasgow the 4. That's who the Trojanettes will play in the district tournament on February 24th.
2 weeks.
2 weeks from Monday.
Whoa. Not the best first half for the Trojanettes. Honestly, maybe the poorest first half I've seen us play, and even when we just didn't have our wits about us at Greene County the first game of the year, we were not this out of sorts. We're just completely getting beaten all facets of the game. How about that?
Yep.
We were 7 of 14, so shoot at 50%, and 1 of 2 from 3. But they have 27 attempts to our 14, so almost double us up in attempts. They do have 4 more makes than we do. 11 for 27 is their total for 41. They have 4 more threes than we do, 5 of 11, and shoot 45% from 3. We turned it over 13. They turned over 8, all in the first quarter. So they were able to extend that lead in the second, mainly by hanging onto the basketball and making adjustments, just taking care of it. And I was worried a little bit that we weren't taking advantage of those miscues that they had there in the first quarter. And once they settled down, they were able to really put some points on the board and create some separation. They out-rebounded us 16-11. Just not a lot of effort on the offensive glass, in my opinion. They have 9 offensive boards compared to 3 for us. Just a lot of extra looks at it when things aren't going your way. That's one thing you can't give up, is just second chance and second efforts points. But they've been able to hit threes, limit their turnovers there in the second half of this first period, and they're going to work, really kind of smothering us and making us work for every single thing that we got. So, just hopefully we can find a little spark, find a little groove here in the second half. I said I would love for it to be a 7-point game going into the start of the second half. Well, it just went the opposite way. Instead, it's a 14-point lead for the home team, and we're not wearing the white uniforms tonight. So a lot to bounce back from tonight, and hopefully we can replicate what we were able to do the last time we were down here and have a second half comeback.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's take a look at the Barren County Middle and High School Sports Report before we go to our halftime break here. As last night, boys basketball, the Barren County freshmen lost to Adair County 48-36, but the JV defeated Adair County 54-49. In girls basketball last night, the freshmen played Hart County, and the Trojanettes freshmen winning that ball game 33-27. and some middle school volleyball to talk about. Barren County loses both the 7th and 8th grade matches to Greene County 2-0. You got any other scores you want to put on the scoreboard update before we go to break?
Bowling Green boys up 41-37 at the end of 3. Let's see if I can scroll down here a little bit more. You gave the final on the Allen County game. Just gave you the Bowling Green score.
You said Metcalf girls beat Cumberland, right?
Metcalf girls came back. I think it was 44-41. I don't have it right here in front of me. And then I gave you the final on South Warren in Greenwood.
Yeah.
And one other note going on around campus, we've talked about the freshman tournament tomorrow. Cheerleaders are down in Florida at Nationals, and we got a couple swimmers tomorrow that will compete in the state swim meet tomorrow. Anna Kate Alexander in the 200 free and Grant Harper in the 200 IM and the 100 back. So wish them luck there. They are seated in the top couple. I'm not sure exactly what they're seated, but they're seated with a chance to move on to that's the first round of state. They've got a good chance to move on to the finals of state if they swim well tomorrow. So good luck to them in Bowling Green.
All right. Don't forget, tomorrow we're back home at Barren County High School, Bobby Steenberg at court, as the Trojans and Trojanettes will host Adair County. Girls game will start at 6, with the boys game to follow. We'll be on there at about 5:40, 5:45 tomorrow night with that broadcast from Barren County High School. Got the second half of this one coming up as the Trojanettes trail Pulaski County 31-17. Our third quarter coming up, brought to you by Extreme Health Club and ATM Media Solutions. After this break on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Reliable internet and great customer service, 2 things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Robert Bauer here in Somerset, Kentucky. Glad you could be with us on this Friday night. We'll be back home tomorrow. It's going to be Pulaski County's basketball to start the second half. As they send it down in the corner to Heist and back around, here's a driving layup that's good. They just take it to the basket. That's Todd.
That's a microcosm of the first half. They ran a little play, decoyed us out here in the midcourt, and ran a little play for a layup.
Diagonal pass off to Burton, goes in for the layup, missed it. Rebound, Elmore trying to go back up, fell back to the floor and got rid of the basketball to Bird. Bird with an 8-foot shot that won't go, and the rebound comes off to Todd.
That first 30 seconds is exactly how the whole first half went.
Yeah. Pulaski County with the basketball. Todd gives it out to Butcher. Butcher on the left side of the floor out front. Shelby Bird's got 2 fouls on her, so she has to be careful. Hands it off out there to Todd. Todd working around in that weave. They give it to Murray. Murray back over to Butcher. Butcher trying to penetrate to the free throw line. What do we got?
Legal screen, it looks like.
And it will be on Stevens. It's her second. Team's first of the third.
We clearly have to match up and defend Butcher. She had 12 in the first half. She almost had her average all in the first half, mainly in the second quarter.
Here's Burton with the basketball. Gives it off to Elmore from 12 feet away. No good. And the rebound comes off to Stevens.
Crashed that glass. Nobody really went to the glass to give us an opportunity.
Butcher with the basketball. Working out there against Shelby Byrd. Gets with the basketball on the right side over to Murray. Murray out top now to Ralston. Ralston knocked down 2 threes in the first quarter. Throws up a left-handed shot. Kind of fading away. And it went in for her 8th point.
Yeah, got her average now. Just those two combined, Butcher and Ralston, have beaten us on the scoreboard.
35-17. Byrd driving to the bucket. Can't get it to go. Ball tipped that long. Gerald's with it on the right wing. Gerald's trying to dump it off. It's deflected. Turnover. And chasing it down, though, Elmore comes up with a loose ball. Sends it over to Burton. Now Burton back to Gerald's. Gerald's back over to Burton again out top. Trying to set things up here. 35-17, Pulaski County. As Atkinson gives it to Byrd. Right side over to Burton. Burton back out to Atkinson. Over to Byrd to the left wing. Now Byrd sends to the high post. Ball knocked away. Try to go to Elmore with it. That's what, 15 turnovers?
14, but close enough.
Oh, close enough. Driving with it. It's slapped out of her hands, but got it back, though. That is Murray. And then it was knocked out of bounds by Atkinson. 5:44 to go here in the third period. 35-17. As Todd will send it in play for Pulaski County. In the corner, knocked out of the hands by Burton. That was Ralston. They tried to go to.
Average 57 points a game. We have 17 right now. We're 40 points below our average. I know we've only played half the game, but just not.
Yeah, we hold opponents to 37, and they're just too shy of it.
Yeah, so it's not Trojanet basketball we've seen so far tonight.
No. Yeah, it should have been a walk. Here's a straightaway three-point shot. Swish.
Fall down, lose the ball, and they pick it up, hit a three.
38-17. 6 3-pointers for Pulaski County. Another turnover. My, oh, my, oh, my. Butcher, another three. Almost went in.
It looked like it was going in.
Yeah, from this angle it did. But they chased down the loose ball, and they've got it. Going to fire up another three-pointer, and that's good this time.
Might as well win in the first time. I don't know if it'll do good for Piper to call a timeout, but they have gotten the first 6, 8, 10 of this half.
41-17. 10-0 run by Pulaski County. Gerald's trying to go inside, and a foul called. Ralston, her second.
Team foul.
As Byrd gets it in underneath there to Gerald's. Throws it back out to Atkinson. Atkinson trying to work inside. Puts it up, no good. Rebound, Pulaski County on the run out. Here's Butcher driving, throws it up. It is rolling in. 26-point lead for Pulaski County. And now we get a foul in the backcourt on Murray. By far the worst performance by Barren County this entire season. And it may be in 2 years.
Yeah,
I've never seen nothing like this.
We're making Pulaski look a lot better than they are. They're a good team, but they're not as good as this.
Let's see another turnover, trying to throw it over the top.
We're pressing now a little bit and making things happen that we shouldn't.
And Byrd reaches in and ties it up. And Barren will get the ball. Addie Slagle, Hannah Bragg going to check back in here in the second half for the Trojanettes for Mahala Burton and Katie Geralds. 12-0 run by Pulaski County in the first 4 minutes of this third period. As Elmore gives it over to Atkinson. Back to Elmore. Elmore lost the handle, chases it down, double team, gives it in the middle there to Atkinson, working around to the right side. Atkinson driving strong to the bucket, puts it up and in. Her first basket of the night. 43-19. Butcher behind the back pass, taken away by Slagle. Slagle fires it up court. Here's Bird going under for the shot. Puts it up, no good, but a foul.
Got to keep going. That's the only thing that we talked about the other night in Franklin. We are anticipating and almost waiting on fouls. Shelby's just got to go and take that shot. If she gets fouled and makes an and one, great, but don't wait on the foul and then miss the shot because of that.
Shelby Bird only 3 points tonight, a field goal and 1 of 2 from the foul line. First free throw's good. Gives her 4 now. 43-20.
It's been a very quick quarter. We're halfway gone here in the third.
Second free throw for Shelby Bird. It's in the air and good. 43-21. Pulaski County. Diagonal pass up the left side. They give it to Ralston. Now back in the middle is Murray. Right side is Butcher. Butcher picks it up. Out top now comes to Todd. Todd driving, lost the handle. And I don't know, I thought it went off her, but we're on the other end of the floor, so kind of hard to see.
Couldn't really tell there. The way Hannah was trying to go for it, maybe she was the one that knocked it off. She lost her balance and fell down trying to get the loose ball.
Todd on the right baseline to toss it in. So it comes out to Ralston. Back to Todd. Todd driving toward the paint. Throws it back over for a three-point shot that is no good for Murray this time. Elmore out of there with it for the Trojanettes. Elmore working right side. Gives it off to Atkinson up the baseline. Got bumped. Shot goes no good, but a foul. And it'll be Ashley Atkinson to head to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Forcing the officials to call fouls around the rim.
Yeah.
That's for sure. We've amassed some free throws this quarter, and they've got 5 team fouls, and we have none.
Free throw up and good for Ashley Atkinson. That is her 4th point of the game. She's 2 for 3 from the charity stripe. 43-22. Atkinson's second shot is also good.
We essentially have to score as many points as we've scored the whole game the rest of the way to even get back in it, and that's with them scoring nothing.
That's true. 43-23 as they work it into the front court. Right side goes to Butcher. Butcher sends over the left side. Long 3 from the left wing, short. And loose ball underneath. Scramble for underneath the basket.
She's laying out of bounds.
That was Todd laying on the inline underneath the goal. So it'll be Barren County's ball. 3:01 to go here in the third period. Ball comes into Shelby Bird. Sends it across over to Atkinson. Atkinson in the middle to Bird. Fires it off to Slagle. Slagle stops. Left to the lane. Back out to Atkinson. Had it smacked loose. Got it back, though. Gives it over to Elmore. Elmore trying to work it around to the right side. Dumps it into Hannah Bragg. Fires it back to Bird in the corner. Slagle. And throws it back over to Elmore. The shot from 12 feet won't go. Katie Elmore only has 1 bucket, and that was in the first period. Now to 2.5 to go. Third quarter. 43-23 Pulaski County.
Well, we've only got 1 field goal the quarter. The only thing else we got is free throws.
That's it. Only had 7 makes in the first half. Down to 2:14. And ball gets knocked away. Slagle has it for the Trojanettes. Slagle trying to drive, gets bumped before she could get to the basket. And well, did they count the basket?
1-1. It's bonus. It's bonus.
Oh, okay.
It's bonus. Sorry. I was like,
that's what I thought.
I thought she made the shot. Why are we getting 2 free throws?
Yeah, there we go. There was 6 fouls already in this quarter. You don't usually see that.
No, I'm still getting used to that. It's 2 years old.
Yeah. Slagle hits the first one. She'll have 1 more. We're 5 of 5 here in the third period. 43-24. Slagle's a 77% foul shooter. That ends too long, and rebound comes off to Todd. Diagonal pass underneath, trying to get around Bragg. They kick it back out. Yep. Getting away with a few steps out there. 1:55 to go. Here's a long 3, left side, in and out.
I want them to keep. That's kind of what happened, but
they slap it out of her hands. They put it back up and in. That's Ralston.
I was going to say, I want them to keep shooting threes, but we've got to get the offensive rebound. That's kind of what happened. They took some ill-advised shots when we were down there last time, and we made some threes down the stretch. But right now, we just can't get that loose ball.
No. Pass down into Atkinson, throws it up off the window and in with 2 defenders on her. That's her second field goal. Both field goals coming from Atkinson here in the third period. And that's 45-26. Pulaski County, minute 15 to play in the third. Here's Butcher with it out front. Butcher stepping back.
What would help us if they sped it up, if they finally backed it out and ran some offense.
And she's going to drive, but gets bumped by Ann Ashley Atkinson. Her team's first of the quarter.
I don't know what they're calling here. It's a foul, but I don't know if they know who it's even on. They're going to call it on
Bird. She wasn't even in the area.
Let's see. Let's watch that replay.
We called it on the wrong player. Atkinson's the one that fouled.
She was up here at the free throw line, and the other one was down here. They're going to change it.
Did they? Okay, all right.
They didn't.
Yeah, they put it on the board.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess they changed it to Ann Ashley?
Yep.
First one on Ann Ashley.
I didn't have her for 3, though. I only had her for 2.
That is right. Ann Ashley was the one who did commit the foul. Yeah, they got it up there now.
Okay, so Butcher hits both free throws. Make it 47-26. 1:02 to go here in the third period.
I read a big article today about this. People get bent out of shape on foul disparity, 5-1, and the official pointed to the board and said, "You've got all kinds of fouls called." And Piper said, "Well, a foul is a foul. You can't look and start evening up fouls as we turn it over again there."
Yeah. 43 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 47-26, Pulaski County. Barren County only 2 field goals here in the third. Butcher with a basketball for the Lady-Maroons. Way outside on the left-hand side of the court, and that comes to the right. Down to 27 seconds to play. Looks like they may just hold it for one shot here. They've hit 2 threes in this third period.
They should go to the old Tommy Compton 4-quarter spread and really just throw it around and make this a short game up 21. But we'll see what they do here in the fourth quarter and after this last possession of the third.
Heist will hand it off out to Bullock. Lobs it back over to Butcher. Going to fire over Bird for 3. It's short, and that's the end of the third. And it's 47-26. Pulaski County leading Barren County here after 3. And we'll return with our fourth quarter after this break. This is Trojanet basketball at WCLU Radio 104.7 FM.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Barren County as we head into the fourth quarter. And this fourth quarter brought to you by CPC Commodities. Proven on our farm, made for yours. Jay Turner with Robert Bauer. Trojanettes got outscored 16-9 in that third period of play. Been held to 2 single-digit quarters. And Pulaski County throws it away. Barren County will get it. Barren only had 10 points in the second. Just not been their night. And it's Burton with the basketball. Sends it over to Atkinson. Atkinson being chased out there. In the middle goes to Gerald. Gerald scoops up the shot. It's no good. It's tapped down, and it's going to go off of Pulaski.
Finally get a out of bounds call, right? So here's just to kind of sum up the night in numbers. we were 2 of 7 the third period from the floor. Pulaski County was 2 of 7 just from 3. They were 6 of 11 for overall, so no cutting into the deficit.
Atkinson out front now to Burton. Burton on the dribble. Back over to Atkinson to the right side.
Got to go. We can't just throw it around here.
Bragg out high with it. Gives it back over to Atkinson. They tried to go in the middle there to McFall. And it's slapped away, but Atkinson there to chase it down. Right side it goes to Gerald's. Now Gerald's loops it in the corner. Burton trying to go baseline. She's cut off. Sends it back out to Gerald's. Now here's McFall. She's open for a three-point shot. Good.
Good. And the zone hasn't helped speed us up. We're just trying to throw it around the perimeter there, and that's just our second 3 of the night, which hasn't helped us put a lot of points on the board. But you got to speed it up. You got to get some turnovers and make things happen. Take chances, really.
Right. And here's Heist going in the corner to Ralston. Back out now to Butcher. Butcher getting pressure. Back to Heist. Penetrating. Whistle. Timeout. 6:34 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's 47-29.
We dropped back in a possession of zone there, it looked like, and they weren't responding real well. Their coach calls timeout in response to that with 6:34 left to go. What is that, an 18-point game?
That is right. You know, I was looking at next week, after tomorrow night, Metcalfe County on Tuesday at home. We go to Clinton County next Friday night for a girl-boy doubleheader. And then we close out the season week after next at Taylor County on Tuesday and at Russell County on Friday.
Or
is that Thursday? I mean, we usually end the season on Thursday. It's Tuesday, Thursday.
I'm not going to discount Adair County tomorrow at all.
Not the way we're playing tonight, no.
But Adair County,
nowhere near the team Pulaski County is.
No, Adair County is not even close. I mean, we're a 15-point favorite over them tomorrow night. But the road doesn't get a lot easier for us. Metcalfe County is a third-rated team in the region. Clinton County going over there, even though they're one of the bottom teams in the region, going over there is one of the worst places to play, in my opinion. And then obviously Taylor County is one of the top teams in the fifth. So the road doesn't get easier for us, and we have to come out and respond the rest of the way.
Butcher open, right corner 3, good.
They average almost 7 threes a game, and they are +7 tonight. That makes it 8.
Yep. 24 of their points, almost half their points from three-point range. Burton for a 3, good.
Our third 3 of the night. Both of our field goals here in the fourth period have been 3-point buckets.
And that's Burton's just her 11th three-point shot she's made this year.
Yeah, I think that's a part of our game she's got to develop.
Butcher again, right wing 3, bottom.
Butcher's had a night. She averages, 16? She's got
22 in this one. Yeah. 53-32. Burton with a basketball. Sends it down low, and there to Atkinson. She puts it up and in.
Good find. Can't trade buckets, though.
Nope. 8 points for Atkinson this half and 9 for the game, and it's 53-34.
Down 19. You got to press up and trust that you can get some traps to turn them over. There.
Yep. And they did turn it over just now. Here's Gerald's. Sends it down the floor to Burton. Cuts to the middle. Angles off to the right. Dumps it off to Atkinson. Puts it up and missed the shot. Trying to get her on rebound. Back up now. There's Bragg to throw it up and in. High off the window. And she'll head to the free throw line.
Got lucky there. We were fighting over it, our 2 bigs, and Hannah ripped it away and was really underneath the backboard. Got fouled and threw it as high as she can off the glass, and it fell in. That's maybe one of the better plays we've had all night.
That's true. Foul was on Stevens, her 4th. First of the fourth quarter against Pulaski County. Bragg's a 72% foul shooter on the season. It puts this one up, and it's too hard. Off the back of the iron, and I don't know about that one, but anyway, it's going to go to Pulaski. 5:15 to play, down to 17 now. It was 21 at the end of the third quarter. And just chipping that lead, still 5 minutes to play.
Going to go quick, though.
Yeah. And it's Butcher, bounce pass, broke it up in there. But apparently McFall was on the inline, but she got bumped.
Yeah, she...
So, anyway.
Absorbed some contact from their big there. Stevens has several, has a little size on her anyway.
As Butcher will send it out front to Heist. Heist, top of the key. Over in the left corner, another three-point try in the air. No.
They're not afraid to shoot that three, and that I don't know why they just let it fly.
They put up a lot of them. Here's Shelby Bird for a three. Got it.
I don't know why they're letting it fly. I mean, I know that's part of the repertoire, but why are they giving us a chance to get back in the game?
Down to 14 now, 53-39. Here's Butcher, lobs it back over now to Todd. Todd will send it off now the left side to Murray. Murray back out to Butcher. 4.5 minutes to play.
Got to get some traps, got to cheat up on the weak side.
Here's Heist. Oh, threw it over the head right into the bench. So a chance here, if Barren can hit a three, would cut it to 11 and still half the quarter to go.
Put Ralston back in. Ralston, their second leading scorer tonight, I think, was on the bench there for a little period. She gets back in the game.
As McFall inbounds to Shelby Bird.
Can't take long possessions here. They're in the 2-3 zone, but you got to move it and go.
And here's McFall, turns and fires an air ball. And it was almost swatted away there and stolen, but coming up with it is Murray. Here's the pass down inside. They kick it back out for a, well, I thought they were going to put up a three there.
That's a
normally they would, but decided to pull it out. Now we got a foul on Shelby Bird, and that's going to be number 3. First of the fourth quarter.
That's what they had been doing. They had been letting that fly and have not really made as many out of the last couple.
3:55 to play, 53-39 the score. Double teamed was Murray. She got rid of the basketball now to Todd. Cross-court pass over to Butcher. They send it down to the corner now to Ralston. Ralston on the baseline, sends it back out to Butcher, dumps it at the free throw line. Shot goes up and in for Todd.
Just a little away from getting those traps. We were probably a half second away from getting some really good traps. Good ball movement by Pulaski County to get it out of it.
Here's McFall, back to Bird, out top, back over to McFall. She's open, lets it go. Three-point attempt is not there. Tapped out by Geralds, and as Atkinson can't, well, it went in. I thought it was going to come off the edge of the rim there, but got the basket, and that's 10 points for Ann Ashley Atkinson here in the second half as the lead is cut to 14 after being down by as many as 21.
Much better look there that time from McFall, but couldn't knock it down. But I saw something there we hadn't done a whole lot of, and that's trying to crash the offensive glass. In this scenario, or really in the whole second half, we should just sell out on traps, sell out on offensive rebounds, stuff like that, because you have such a big margin. It's kind of do it now or you get the L anyway. At times we've made them look like a semi-professional team, it seems like tonight, with the lead that they've had and the way that they've played, and as many times as we've turned it over, 17 for the game. But I will give us a lot of credit here. I feel like we have fought back and we have shown a little life here in the second quarter, or our second half, I'm sorry. But we just didn't play in the first half, really. Yeah. You got any scores? I haven't really looked,
I don't
to be
have
honest
any.
with you.
I was trying to see if they had an update on the Glasgow-Allen County boys game, but I haven't gotten anything yet.
That game matters not, right?
That is correct, because it's Barren and Allen and Glasgow and Warren East in the district tournament. Yeah, so it really doesn't matter the outcome, just the seeding will be the same. So just the score. 55-41. We're coming down to 3 minutes to play here. Pass deflected by Atkinson out of bounds.
This game doesn't matter either, but Bowling Green lost to Warren Central tonight 55-49. A 15-point run by the Dragons there. We kind of flipped the script on that one.
Yeah. Here's Butcher working against Bird. Sends it over. Oh, that's over and back. I thought it was over and back. Really not. Here's a steal as Atkinson picks the pocket. Baseballs it up to Bird, going underneath, puts up the shot. It is good. She got fouled, but
get in the trap.
Gets the bucket anyway, and it's 55-43. It cuts it to 12 with 2:40 to go. And Butcher having trouble. Around to the right side out front is Murray. 2.5 minutes to play.
Got to press this. You got to think about even fouling at this point, because now they are playing keep away. And
there's only one foul on each team.
Yeah, they're managing the game a lot better than they were to start this quarter.
Baseline shot is no good. Atkinson had the rebound and had it knocked out of bounds from behind by Stevens.
not sure why they're even really shooting the basketball in some capacity.
Barren County has scored 17 points in this fourth quarter.
Isn't that what we scored the first half?
17 in the first half. Absolutely correct. Gerald's out to Burton, hooks it over to Bird, goes into Elmore. Elmore fakes, goes inside, split the defenders, and draws a foul. She'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Had Ann Ashley cutting on the baseline there, but couldn't quite get it to her. And their big girl there, it looks like Stevens fouled out.
Was that her 5th? Okay, yeah. It was 5 on Bella Stevens. It's only the second team foul of the quarter. Katie Elmore, 67.5% foul shooter on the year. First one is up, and no.
Don't want to bring back a bad memory here, but we missed 4 in a row going down the stretch against Franklin the other night. That could have made it a completely different game, and you have to make these to get it in single digits just to see what happens. I mean, just for fun, get it there and see what happens, but we are still down 11.
55-44, 2 minutes to play. Pulaski County with the basketball. Todd, and around the perimeter goes to Heist. Heist will throw it back to the left corner. They're just going to play a little keep away here with 1:50 to play.
Yeah, take chances. If you foul, you foul. You got fouls to give, and it's okay.
Yeah. And Bird trying to reach around and make the foul there. Now timeout with 1:42. Closest the Trojanettes have been this second half. They trailed by 14 at the half, 31-17. They trailed by 8 at the end of the first quarter, and then by 21 after 3 periods. 47-26. So since that time, Barren County has outscored Pulaski County 18-8 in this fourth period.
Played well in stretches, and really haven't played our best in the second half even. But we've shown some glimpses that overall, if we play them, in a 7-game series, I think we're better than them. Especially if you get us at full strength, where I think we're healthy. We're definitely not tonight, but a couple more scores in the first quarter. Greenwood boys up 20-17 over South Warren. I'm not sure if that game matters either in seeding. And at the half, Cumberland and Metcalf are tied at 32 apiece. Boys off tonight. They had a good win a couple of games ago against Cumberland County. Came from behind the other night to beat Franklin, and then we'll have a very tough test tomorrow against Adair.
Yeah, it could be one of the toughest games we've had all year, besides maybe Warren Central.
Greene County, Warren Central, Bowling Green. They're probably in that conversation, maybe.
Yeah. Butcher gets rid of the basketball. Murray, and it's knocked away, stolen. Here's Atkinson trying to feed it over, and it was taken away there. Here's a pass right underneath and a shot put up and in by Ralston.
That one hurt. That one, a minute 20 would have been a big difference.
Elmore driving star to the bucket, and she puts it up and in for her second field goal. Cuts it back down to 11 again at 57-46. We get a foul on Katie Elmore with 1:10 to play. It's her third. Team second.
You're able to convert that last turnover. It's a single-digit game. And, well, technically it's a 7-point game because you put 2 up and take 2 away from them.
And in a trap, Murray gets rid of it out to Ralston. I think Barron's trying to foul, but she's forced her out of bounds. Bird forced Butcher out of bounds, and so Barren County will have the ball with 59 seconds to play, but still down 11 points. 57-46. Here's Gerald's off to Atkinson. 3-point shot. Good.
There's your single
cuts it to 8. At 57-49 with 50.2 seconds to play. Too bad we didn't play this well the first half.
No kidding. We at least are flirting with our average a little bit more. But what have we held them to here in the second half?
In the second half, well, they were 31, and they're 57, so 26 points here in the second half, and we've scored 32.
That's much more like what we are.
Yeah, it's what the first half should have been.
Yeah.
But, man, came out really flat.
We got 6 threes tonight on the year. That's more than we average. We only average 4 a game, but we have 4 here this quarter alone.
Yep, 5 for the game. McFall's at 2.
Yeah, 5 for the game, not 6.
McFall had one there in the second. 57-49.
I think we'll change our press up a little bit and go man, and it's one of those where you just shadow your defender, or as a defender you shadow the person you're guarding and just don't let them catch the ball and hold them if you have to.
Yep. Todd will put the ball in play. Here's a run out. And they're going to throw it away unless Butcher can race it down. Saved it in bounds, but Bird's got it. 48 seconds to go. Shelby Bird pushed it down the floor. In. Ooh, she gets fouled. Try to go up.
Yeah, good job going to the rim. Yeah. The only thing that would have made that better is if it had gone out of bounds, because we'd have had it out of bounds under and saved a little bit of that clock. Instead, Shelby raced to the other end to get free throws.
Yeah, foul was on Heist, her first. Team's third of the quarter. Free throw rolls in for Shelby Bird. She's 4 of 5 tonight. 6 points here in the fourth quarter. 11 for the game. It's 57-50. And that one's going to be short.
That'll tie it up.
They reach in. Oh, take it away. Bird puts it up and in. That cuts it to 5. 57-52.
We were going for the tie up there. Shelby shot it, missed it, and was quick to react. Went all the way to try to tie it up, but they just jostled it away right underneath the rim, and she put it up and in, and it is a 2-possession game all of a sudden. Maybe a little too late, but we still have 38 to go. 3 fouls to give before they're shooting free throws. The possession arrow, and we have a couple timeouts left. I think we haven't used.
And I have seen games like this. 40 seconds to go, down 2 possessions, and that team comes back and wins.
Yeah, I mean,
it's possible.
You give yourself a chance, right?
Yeah, it's possible. But you've got to create some turnovers real quick.
Yeah. Face guard your opponent here and don't let them catch it.
Ball comes in. Butcher's got it.
Foul.
And throws it down the floor and going to have to go chase it down. She does. But a foul underneath the basket on Elmore, and that's going to be your 4th.
It's okay, foul.
Yeah, because you still got 2 more to give.
Yeah. The way the game's been called, some of this contact they've let go, so you just got to put it in their hands and make them call it.
Yep. Here's Butcher with it. 30 seconds to play. Takes it to the right side, and then almost threw it away. Bird had it tapped, but then they chase it down to the back court. Too bad that we couldn't come up with that one. And now a foul here with 19.3. Just could not come up with a loose ball there.
In fact, we probably kicked it all the way down the floor there, and they could have easily called that on us. We just didn't run it down.
And they get the ball in play to Ralston.
Need a foul?
Yep, going to have to foul here quick. And there's the foul on Katie Gerald's.
Just played to keep away too well here at the end.
Because that's the 4th team foul. Halftime score, Metcalfe County, Cumberland County boys tied at 32. Heist for 2. She's a 59% foul shooter on the year. Missed it. More for Heist. And it's up, and it's going to come off. Get the rebound and go. And a foul. That's what they're going to do.
It's okay.
That's their 4th. 10.4 to play.
Now, if they foul us, they're going to put us on the line.
Yeah. As Atkinson gets it out to Burton. Burton sends it down. It's Elmore.
Got to shoot it.
Elmore moves in. 15-foot shot. Good.
Timeout. Wow. This is going to be.
Cuts it to 3 with 3.8 seconds to play.
Now you got to sell out completely. You have to get the turnover. Can't let them take it the length of the floor because they'll just run the timeout. So what they've showed in the last couple of possessions is their affinity to kind of throw the run out. If they do that, though, and miss it or overthrow it, they do run the risk of it going out of bounds under, like we talked about a while ago, which would give us a really good look, possibly, to tie the basketball game up. Regardless, it has almost played out completely the same script as when we came down here before.
Yep.
We've done everything we can to get back in the game. We've had a fourth quarter that kind of surpasses maybe the first 3 quarters.
Well, it has. We've scored 28 points this fourth quarter. We scored 26 through the first 3.
That's impressive.
Isn't that something?
But it just makes you wish you could have done it just 2 minutes earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, not even a whole quarter earlier, just a little bit earlier. We've only turned it over 5 times here in the second half after we turned it over 13 in the first half. So much better effort and some grit and fight for sure. So we got a chance. We'll see what we do. And you got to make a play. You got to make 2 plays. You got to get the turnover and the shot.
Anna Braggs on the inbound player. As she's looking to inbound, here's a run out. Somebody has to go run it down. So they throw it to the other end of the floor. And it's taken by Pulaski County. We couldn't get to it. A foul with 1.3.
That was really a smart play, to be honest with you. They stacked everybody up, and it almost looked like they were running out of bounds play to put it in our rim. And they threw it up. They didn't throw it out so they could run underneath it. And even if we would have kind of corralled it, we'd have still had to make a three-quarter court shot to tie it up.
Apparently they called a foul on Shelby Bird, and that was 5. Free throw good for Ralston. Makes it 58-54.
Score's going to look a lot better than it would have in the book, but
Yeah.
it's still going to go down as a loss, unfortunately.
Here's Ralston's second shot. It's good. 59-54. 1.3 to play. And Elmore will throw it to Burton. Midcourt shot coming up. Almost banked it in from midcourt. That's the ball game, and Pulaski County wins it by just 5 points after being up by 21 at the end of the third quarter. 59-54, Pulaski County over Barren County tonight here in Somerset. We'll take our fourth quarter break. Our fourth quarter brought to you by CPC Commodities, proven on our farm, made for yours. We'll talk, I don't know if we'll get Piper Lindsay up here tonight. She was losing her voice when we got here tonight, so she may send one of her assistants or she may come on up anyway. We'll see. But we'll take a break and come back after this break. This is Trojanet basketball on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
Hard working man.
The Big Willie.
Whoa, little rock.
It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
To Pulaski County here on the road, Coach Piper Lindsay joins me now. Coach, you got any voice?
No.
Not much?
No, not much.
Yeah, I can understand. But, man, if we could only play the first half like we did the fourth quarter, it would have been a whole lot different.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we told them. I mean, honestly, I'm proud of the girls for staying in the fight and battling back like they did. But we just didn't play for 3 quarters, and we kind of went in at halftime and kind of put the girls on the spot, like what's going on, and I realized you can't make excuses, and yeah, it's a long drive, yeah, it's a Friday night, yeah, we had a tough one on Tuesday night, like we get all that, and I don't know, I'm just hoping we got this out of our system now, instead of 2 or 3 weeks from now. I was very disappointed in the first half. I thought that we had no energy, no effort. Of course, we told them at practice yesterday, if we didn't have a very good practice yesterday, actually, speaking of, that if we practiced like we played like we practiced last night, we were going to get beat by 30. And that's kind of where it was headed. But luckily, like you said, the girls finally decided to show up in the fourth quarter.
This is kind of the script we had 2 years ago when we were over here.
That's
we were
exactly.
down by 22 points and cut it to about 3, I think was the final there. But I told Robert, I said, this is probably the worst I've seen in the first half by your team this year, maybe even last year. But you finally got things going, but it was just not enough time left.
Yeah, we just turned the ball over and weren't good at all defensively, something that we've kind of depended on. And we know they shoot the ball well, but, they're really going to shoot the ball well when you're not even near them. But, again, we're going to just kind of chalk this one up, forget about it. We got to move on. It doesn't mean anything anyway. I hate to come up here and drive an hour and 15 minutes and play like this. But, it is what it is. We got to learn from it. And like you said, the good thing is we know if we're down 20 points, we can come back and at least make it a game. We just need to make sure we've got a little bit more time than 8 minutes left.
You got to turn around tomorrow night. You got a Dare County, probably not as good a team as this one, but still you've got to be ready to play. At Dare County, they've got 3 girls that average in double figures. They beat Monroe Tuesday night, I think, by 6 points.
Yeah, they're a young team that just kind of plays hard, and some of them can shoot it pretty good. But, like you said, if we play like we did tonight, we won't beat many teams at all. Yeah. But I really don't think so. I think we'll bounce back. I know we're better than what we played, so that's the positive. And we just... Like I said, we got to start off better, and the girls know it. Like I said, they stayed in at halftime and kind of regrouped and came back better the fourth quarter.
We've only got 5 games to go. It starts with a day or tomorrow night. You get Metcalf and Clinton next week, and then close the season with Taylor and Russell County. You need to take care of that voice. That's what they've told me to do. I can't holler as much as I used to. I can't talk as, in some forms the way I want to. But we'll adjust, like the team will adjust tomorrow night.
Right.
So
that's exactly right.
We'll be okay.
Yes,
we'll see you tomorrow night.
All right, Jay, thank you.
All right, Coach Piper Lindsay, the Trojanettes, they fall by just 5 points here after down by 21 at the end of the third quarter, 47-26, and come up. It was 59-54. The final, Pulaski County over Barren County tonight. Her comments tonight brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins. When we come back, we'll have her post-game stats, and her post-game report brought to you by SERTC, as her post-game break is next here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
If you are a Glasgow EPB cable TV customer, here is some exciting news. The Glasgow EPB has partnered with American Cable, your local authorized dish network retailer, to help you save with TV packages as low as $91.99 a month with a 2-year price guarantee. When you make the switch to American Cable, you can also enjoy 3 months of reliable Glasgow EPB internet for free. Hurry now, as this offer won't last long. Call 270-651-8341 or 270-847-4542 now.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures, to manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31 East South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Cable is MyStream TV. Switch today and save in your cable bill. Barren County drops to 20-4 on the season. Pulaski County improves to 16-7. The Lady-Maroons led 15-7 at the end of the first quarter. 31-17 at halftime, led by 21 after 3, 47-26. And Barren County outscored Pulaski County 28-12 in the fourth quarter. Actually cut it to 3. That was the closest they could get in the second half. 59-54 the final. Pulaski County with 21 field goals. 9 of those were three-pointers. They were 8 of 14 with the foul line. Madeline Butcher with 22 points tonight to lead Pulaski County in scoring. Taylor Rawson had 17. She knocked down 3 threes. Butcher also had 4 threes in the game for the Lady-Maroons. 5 points for Hannah Murray. She hit a 3 as well. 2 points for Caroline Heiss. 7 for Lily Todd. 3 points for Bella Stevens and a 3-point basket from Malia Bullock for Coach Chris Atkins. For Coach Piper Lindsay's Trojanettes tonight, 20 field goals, 1 fewer than Pulaski County. 13 of those in the second half. 5 three-pointers in the game for the Trojanettes. You look at their field goals in the fourth quarter. Barren County had 5, 8, 9, 10, 11 field goals in the fourth quarter alone. And 2 players in double figures tonight. Ann Ashley Atkinson leading the way with 14 points in the game. She had only 1 point in the first half, 13 in the second half. 13 for Shelby Bird. She had 4 baskets, 1 of those a 3-point shot. She was 4 of 6 from the foul line. And Atkinson was 3 of 4 from the foul line. 7 points for Katie Elmore, 3 baskets, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Katie Geralds had a couple of baskets in the first half, only had 4 points. A 3 and a 2 from Mahala Burton for 5. Addie Slagle scores 3 and a basket and 1 of 2 from the foul line. 2 points for Hannah Bragg. Addison McFall with a couple of threes tonight for 6 points in the game. Our post-game stats brought to you by Southern States Co-op and their new location on Cross Street. And what have you got, Robert?
Yeah, you mentioned the fourth quarter. We were 11 of 14. We hit 11 out of 14 shots, including 5 of 7 from 3. So we tore it up there in the fourth quarter, and just it's a shame we couldn't do that the rest of the game, because ultimately I think we're a better team than Pulaski County, but that doesn't play out in your mind or play out on paper. It plays out on the floor there, and they just had a few more points than we did tonight. For the game, overall, the stats end up looking not too bad. We were 20 of 35. We shoot 57% thanks to that big fourth quarter. We were 6 of 9 from 3. So, you shoot 66% from 3 and shoot 57% from the field. That looks like a win. But they end up with 21 field goals out of 44 attempts for 47. They hit 3 more threes. They were 9 of 21 for 43%. We end up turning it over 18 times apiece, both teams at 18. That includes just 5 for us in the second half, and they turned over 8 times in the fourth quarter alone. So, it just kind of started to flip for us. If we had another minute on the clock, I think we actually probably could have won the game. They out-rebounded us 23-19, 11 of theirs offensive, 7 of ours offensive. We didn't give up any offensive rebounds in the fourth quarter, and the fourth quarter is just how we're capable of playing but not how we played in the first 3 periods and dug ourselves too big of a hole, exactly like we did the last time we were down here. And hopefully, we get to have a short memory and play Adair County tomorrow night, and we are winding it down here as we're staring down the last 2 weeks of the regular season. We'll get that one out of our system. It counts as a loss. You hate to write that down on the right side of the column, but that is what it is, and we'll move on.
Yes, going back to the free throws again, 9 of 15 for Barren County tonight. So we missed enough free throws. I mean, we're not going to go perfect, but if you hit all 15 free throws, you win the game by 1 point. But
yeah, you can look at a lot of
if that. Yeah. So anyway, but that's going to about wrap it up here. Pulaski County 59, Barren County 54. We'll be on the air tomorrow night, somewhere between 5:40 and 5:45, as the Barren County Trojans and Trojanettes host Adair County. If you can't make it out to the game, we'll have it here on the radio and also live stream as well. Want to thank Jake Norris and Reed Hoffman, our studio producers tonight, back at the WCLU studios. Robert Bauer with color commentary, Aaron Russell heading up the live stream. And I just got one score here before we go off. 27-27, Glasgow and Allen County Scottsville at the half in that boys game. And again, Allen County Scottsville girls came back to defeat Glasgow 56-48. You can hear the rest of that Glasgow-Allen County Scottsville game over on WCLU Blue Channel at 103.1 with Chase Landrum. Until tomorrow night, this is Jay Turner for Robert Bauer. So long, everybody, from Somerset, Kentucky.